We detected unusual trades on JD.com stock on the last trading day. And so in this video, we will analyze this unusual option activity to find out how wealthy investors are trading JD. Are they bullish or bearish, so that we can also trade in the same direction as the rich to make money while the rich are getting richer on Wall Street? Because as we all know, the rich have more access to information, sometimes leaked information, to make better financial decisions when they trade on Wall Street. So without further ado, let's get to the data that represents the trades of wealthy investors. As you can see, April 15, 11,000 contracts being traded for the September 20 options and the January 17, 2025 options. So let's take a deeper look at these strike prices to make sure these are opening trades and not closing trades, because if they were closing to take profits, that could mean a different thing. So here on the April 15 trading day, we can see for the September 20 options at the 27.5 strike calls, there was 16,000 contracts, total volume being traded, greater than the open interest. So we know this is a opening trade. And the 31 strike calls, 16,000 as well, greater than the open interest. So both of these strikes are opening trades. Okay, and for the January 17, 2025 options, we see these 16,000 again, but the open interest is 34,000. So this could actually be a closing trade because the open interest is much greater than the volume. So when we take a look at this trade, now that we confirm that the September 20 trades are opening, we can do a quick calculation of the cost of this trade. We can see that they bought it for $277 at the 27.5 strike call, and they sold the 31 strike calls for $164. So a quick calculation of the trade cost: $277 subtracted by what they sold, $164, $113 per contract or trade. Since they did 11,394 contracts, this trade that they opened required $1.2 million. Now, typically, this meets one of our criterias for a high chance of profit trade, which is $1 million trade. But because of this other option here that could be a closing trade, it actually lowers the chance of profit. And so we simply followed this trade because it is a lower chance of profit trade in comparison to the trades that we share on our website. If you are interested in those trades, we'll put a link at the top here where you can learn how to gain access to the higher probability of profit trades that we share with our members only. This trade, it is a lower chance of profit trade. It is still unusual. So we simply use position sizing as a way to manage our risk, simply following this trade by buying the 27.5 strike call and selling the 31 strike call. And we were actually able to get it for a little cheaper because we were able to get into this trade towards the end of the day when JD was actually trading lower. You can see that this wealthy investor got in when JD was trading at $25.88. And it's actually lower towards the end of the day, $25.42. So we were able to get this trade for $103 each. And when you take a look at this trade, this graph here shows the price of JD stock on the x-axis, and then on the y-axis it shows the profit, loss, 0. If the purple and blue lines are below the 0, you can see as I move the mouse here, it is a loss as the price of JD goes down on the x-axis. If it goes up, you can see it becomes a profit, a positive. The purple line represents the current date. The blue line represents the expiration date. You can see the profit being shown here on this corner box here. Okay, so you can see that the potential max profit at expiration is $247 on this trade, which means if we paid $103 on this trade, we can calculate the potential profit percentage. $247 of max profit divided by the cost of the trade, 103, times 104%, we could potentially make 239% profit on this trade. So this risk to reward is in our favor. We can make more than what we could lose. We could lose a maximum of 100%, but we can make a maximum of 239%. And that's one of our strategies, is we want to make sure that we set up trades where the reward is much greater than our risk. Okay? If you want to learn more about how we use option strategies to reduce our risk in order to increase our profits, make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link over here. Let us know in the comments below what you think will happen to JD. Do you think it will go up or will it go down? As usual, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and have a wonderful day.